Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm here with my January favorites. I will be showing you guys all the products that were my favorites that I really liked in January and used constantly. So let's get started. So here I have the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette. Now this palette is a great palette. As you can tell, I love this shade right here. This is the one of the highlighters. I also like all these colors for eyeshadow looks. I've used all of these. This is all in all great palette. If you don't have this, you need to get it. I'm not sure because it was out of stock on BH Cosmetics. If it is back in stock, I will link the link down below so you guys can purchase it. Trust me, this is a very great palette and you will not go wrong. Next, one of my other beauty favorites is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Now this palette I've had for quite some time, but I can say that this last January, because we're in February now, last January I used this palette a lot. I used all these colors, especially Lyric. I used this one a lot. I use Shadow Play to contour, to bronze up my face. I've used all of these, but my two main shades that I like in this one is Lyric and Shadow Play. But all in all, this is another great palette for contouring. Also, I use the shade Lyric to bake, like right under my contour. I like to set it there. I use it also to set my face all around. So this is a great palette, and if you don't have this, you should get it. This is another beauty favorite of mine for January. Next, I have two eyeshadows from Colourpop. This is from the Colourpop Kathleen Lights. This is from Kathleen Lights collection, the Where the Night Is. These two shades, it does come with 4 eyeshadow pots, but these two shades is the ones that I've been really loving. I've been using it to do my eyeshadow looks. I love the way these colors look. So first is Porter. So that's how it looks. This is Porter. As you can see, it's a nice burgundy shade. It has like some not glitters, like chunky glitters, but it has a nice amount of like sheen to it, glitters to it. It's a great eyeshadow. I love this eyeshadow. And next is Weenie. So this is Weenie. This shade, I absolutely love it. This is like a rose gold. I really like this shade. It's a very great shade for the lids to do eyeshadow looks, to make them pop. I really like it. If you don't have the Kathleen Lights Where the Night Is collection, I suggest you get it because these eyeshadow pots are amazing. But those two are one of my two favorites in January. I really used it. And next I have the Colourpop Lippie Stick in Aquarius. Now this shade is a very great shade. I like it because it's like a nudie brown color. I've used this ever since I had got it, which was when I got the Where the Night Is collection. I got it around like mid-January, but ever since I've been using both of them. I've been using the eyeshadow, those two eyeshadow pots that I just mentioned, and I've been using this on stop. This is the color Aquarius. Like I said, it's a nice nudie brown. It looks great on the lips. You can't go wrong. I use it every day when I don't want a bold lip. I'll use this, and I'll blend it in sometimes with MAC Whirl. I'll outline my lips with MAC Whirl, and then I'll put this in the center, and it's great. Trust me, if you don't have this color, I suggest you go out and get it. Next, I have the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation. Now this foundation, I've had it for a while. I purchased it in Sephora, but last January I was using it unstop. Like I was using it every day. Instead of using the L'Oreal Infallible, which is the one that I always use, the Pro Matte foundation, I decided to use this one, and ever since I've been using it in January, I've been using it unstopped. It's great coverage, it's matte, and it lasts a long time. It's a great foundation. If you don't have it, I suggest you get it. This is another beauty favorites of mine for the month of January. So next I have the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Lolita 2. So now this color, I purchased it, I believe, towards the end of December, and I was using it a lot in January. Like, I can say it was a beauty favorite of mine because I was using it almost every day in January. I love this shade. This is a great shade. I know a lot of people don't like it. They tend to like Lolita 1 more still, but Lolita 2 is a great shade. If you haven't tried it out because you've heard bad things about it, I suggest you give it a try because it is a great like terracotta color, and it's great on people with fair skin. So if you haven't tried this, I suggest you give it a try because it is a great color. Next, I have, so I've been using this MAC, what is this called? MAC Vamplify Gloss. So as you can see, I've used a lot of the product already. I've used this a lot in the month of January. I really like this color. This is a all in all great color. You can use it by yourself. You don't need to use anything under it. I do like to sometimes use it with MAC Honey Love. So I like to use Honey Love, and then I'll put this color, which is Anything But Demure MAC Vamplify, on top. I'm not sure if these are still available on MAC because I believe they were like a limited time only. I think, I'm not sure if it's still available, but if it is, please give it a try. This was one of, I can definitely say, one of my beauty favorites from January. Next, I have, that is another beauty favorite of mine for the month of January, the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. Now I'm in the shade Black Noir. So I use this pencil every day since the month of January to do my eyebrows, to outline my eyebrows, to fill them in. Any sparse areas, I'll fill them in, I'll outline. It's a great micro brow pencil. If you do not want to purchase the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencil, I suggest you go for this. Give this one a try. It's a great alternative. I used to use the, which one is this? The Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the color dark brown, right here. I used to use this one, and I've been using this one ever since. Like, I stopped using this one in the month of January, and I've been using this unstopped. So if you don't have this and you've been thinking about getting it, give it a try because this is a great one. This is definitely one of my favorites for the month of January. Next, I have the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Now this concealer is in the color, I'm in the shade Fair, I believe. Yeah, Fair. So this concealer, I've been using it the whole month of January. I have used others, but mostly every time I tend to reach for this one. This is a great drugstore concealer. Instead of having to use the NARS, the Urban Decay Naked, if you can purchase those, then I suggest you try this one. This is a great alternative from the drugstore. It gives the same coverage. You know, not the same exact coverage, but it gives a great coverage. It's great to blend. It does last long, and it's a very great concealer. And I can definitely say that this is one of my favorites for the month of January because I've used it unstopped. Now moving on, is the Urban Decay Slick Makeup Setting Spray. So this is the travel size one. I purchased this in Ulta in the beginning of January. I decided to purchase it and give it a try because I've tried the other one. I'm not sure of the name of the other Urban Decay setting spray, and I never tried this one. So I decided to buy the travel size and give the travel size a try. And ever since, I've been using this unstopped in the month of January. If you haven't purchased this before, you should give it a try. It is a great makeup setting spray. It is made by Scandinavia, and it does set your makeup, and your makeup will not budge. Like when I set my face with this makeup setting spray, I do not notice that my makeup is moving or coming off or anything. So this is definitely one of my favorites for the month of January. Next I have two more items. So next I have the tattoo liner from Kat Von D and Trooper. Now this one is a great eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. I use this all the time to do my wing. I don't have any trouble with it. It does not start creasing, because I've had this other liquid liner. Let me see if I can find it. Well, I can't find it. I believe it's the NYC. So the NYC, I did really like it. It is a great liner. I know a lot of people use that one, but I was having a problem that when I would use it, I noticed that during the day I will notice creasing in my wing, and I will notice that it was starting to basically come off. So with this one that I purchased in the month of January, I started using it every day because I noticed I would do my wing and my wing will not crease. It will not go anywhere. I wouldn't notice anything wrong with it, and it did last. So this is a great liner. If you decide to purchase it, you should. If you're thinking about it, you should purchase it. This is definitely one of my favorites for the month of January. This is I believe when I purchased it, it was like a limited edition packaging, but it's the same formula, the same color, Trooper. Moving on, this is the last product, and is the MAC contour palette. Now this palette, I have a review on it on my YouTube channel. You guys can check it out. Please check it out if you haven't seen it already. This is a great contour palette. I've been using it for half of the month of January, so I really haven't tested it out for the whole full month of January, but I can say that I'm in love with it, and I know that I'm going to be using it this month of February. This is a great palette. I love all the shades in here. I've been using these Unstopped. I've been using Sculpt. I've been using Emphasize to set my face. I've been using Peaches to do my blush. I've been using all of these colors Unstopped in the month of January. Well, half of the month of January since I've got it. I'm obsessed with it, and it is a great palette. I believe MAC still has this online, so if you haven't purchased it, I suggest you check it out and give it a try, because this is a great contour kit for makeup artists, for people who want to start trying some MAC blushes, or start trying to, want to use sculpting, one of their sculpting, or any of these ones that people may want to use. This is a great buy to try any of these shades. So if you're thinking about it, please give it a try, because it's great, and the consistency and everything is great. So that's it, you guys. That's all for my beauty favorites for the month of January. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. If you think that anything could have been added, or I could have said anything else. Since I am new here on YouTube, please comment down below and let me know. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and thank you guys for watching my video. Bye.